Hello, passionate Wrexham fans. How are you doing? I hope you're well, and get ready, because today's news will give you chills. Wrexham is about to sign 3 big-name stars, including a £1.5 million replacement for Paul Mullin and a Conference League-winning ace. Stay with me until the end, and I'll tell you everything in full detail. But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers so you don't miss any updates on our Red Dragons. Before we get to the main bombshell, let's take a look at the latest and most important updates on Wrexham AFC. Since Reynolds and Rob McElhenney took over, the club has been on an unbelievable journey, leading players and fans alike to live a real-life fairy tale. From tough times in the National League to 3 consecutive promotions, Wrexham is now one step away from competing in the Championship next season. Each new campaign renews the supporters' hopes, and the upcoming season promises intense emotions. Many names are being considered to strengthen the squad, but uncertainty about how the campaign will unfold still lingers. Reynolds has already made his stance clear: ups and downs are inevitable. Speaking on the Rob Ryan Red podcast, he said, "We're going into another league with a story of its own, and it's going to be tough. We're going to go up, down, and all around. It's going to be a roller coaster. That's what doing a Wrexham is now." Also on that podcast, Reynolds spoke about Paul Mullin, while McElhenney commented on Stephen Fletcher's departure. With the Championship knocking on the door, Wrexham must be aware of the much higher quality of its opponents. That's why the board is expected to invest heavily in the upcoming transfer window. The goal is clear: to reinforce the squad in all positions. But with growth also come tough decisions. Key players might leave, and new faces will need to arrive to keep the team competitive. Some longtime fans may fondly remember Juan Ugarte, the Spanish striker who became a cult hero at the Stoke Cas. Since Reynolds and McElhenney took charge, the club hasn't truly invested in the international market, but that could soon change. Over the years, Wrexham has had some great foreign players, like the Trinidad and Tobago trio, Dennis Lawrence, Carlos Edwards, and Hector Sam, and goalkeeper Jocelyn Maibi. And of course, Ugarte, who stood out with an impressive goal-scoring average. His arrival at Wrexham got an unexpected push from Xabi Alonso, now Real Madrid's head coach. In 2005, Ugarte told Wales Online that Alonso, his longtime friend from Real Sociedad, asked his agent to help him find a club in England, and Rick Perry, then at Liverpool, suggested Wrexham. "We played together from the youth days at Antiguoco," Ugarte recalled. "It was Xabi who opened the door for me. After he spoke to Perry, they called me for a trial, and the rest is history." Ugarte scored 16 goals in 30 games for Wrexham, including 5 in a single match against Hartlepool United, tying a club record. He also sealed victory in the derby against Chester City, scoring in the LDV Vans Trophy. Even with a short stint and an early retirement at age 27, Ugarte left his mark forever. Wrexham's incredible journey through the leagues has been amazing, but progress demands sacrifices. Rob McElhenney acknowledges the tragic side of departures. His favorite player, Luke Young, left the club last summer, and there's a chance Paul Mullin and Ollie Palmer might follow. Another one who said goodbye was Ben Tozer, a key figure in the promotions. He moved to Forest Green Rovers seeking another promotion, but fell short in the playoffs. At 35, Tozer announced his retirement on Ben Foster's show. "There comes a time when you just know it's time," he said. "It's a tough decision, but a necessary one." Tozer was crucial with his long throws and leadership, and now begins a new chapter off the pitch. The club and fans shared heartfelt messages on social media, recognizing his impact and wishing him the best. Tozer joined Wrexham from Cheltenham Town in August 2021 for a reported fee of around £200,000. At the time, he was Cheltenham's captain and had just won the League Two title. Though reluctant to leave, Wrexham's offer, then in the National League, was irresistible. An ambitious project led by Reynolds and McElhenney, aiming to put the club back on the English football map. In his debut, just 24 hours after signing, Tozer already showed what he was capable of. Over 3 seasons, he made 118 appearances and scored 6 goals, playing a key role in the club's historic promotions from the National League to League One. If there was one thing that defined Tozer on the pitch, it was his unique long throw-ins. Inspired by Rory Delap, he turned simple throw-ins into real corner kicks, or even more dangerous. In a match against York City, for example, one of his throws led directly to a goal, highlighting the impact of this technique. However, the English Football League, EFL, banned the use of towels to dry the ball before throw-ins for the 2023-24 season, aiming to speed up the game. This directly affected Tozer, who had to adapt his technique in tough conditions, like rainy matches. Tozer's era at Wrexham coincided with the club's rise to global fame, boosted by the Disney Plus documentary series Welcome to Wrexham. Despite the constant cameras, Tozer cherished more intimate moments, such as private celebrations with the owners after winning the National League. He emphasized how important those off-camera moments were for building genuine bonds between players, staff, and owners. Mentor and leader. In addition to his on-field contributions, Tozer played a vital role in mentoring young talents. He praised young defender Max Cleworth, saying the player has the potential to play in the Premier League. Tozer highlighted the importance of Cleworth deciding between chasing immediate opportunities at bigger clubs or continuing his journey at Wrexham, possibly as a future captain. And now, let's get to the part everyone's been waiting for. Wrexham is on the hunt for a proven championship-level striker. Phil Parkinson is eyeing options that can truly make a difference, and a few names are already on the radar. The first is Callum Robinson from Cardiff City. With the club relegated to League One, Robinson could be available. He scored 12 goals last season and has 61 in 272 championship appearances. A solid addition. Another hot name is Patrick Bamford from Leeds United. While he was a backup last campaign, Bamford is a proven goal scorer, with 69 goals in the Championship and another 17 in the Premier League. But it's not just the attack that Parkinson wants to bolster. Tom Lawrence, a native of Wrexham and recently at Rangers, is now a free agent. A creative midfielder like him would be essential to improve the team's offense, which was only 9th best in League One. Also, with James McLean nearing the end of his career, the club needs alternatives. That's where Ryan Cresswell comes in, a fullback with experience in the Europa Conference League, also expected to become a free agent this summer. With so many exciting possibilities, the future looks bright for Wrexham. Now, we just have to wait for the official announcements. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates about our Red Dragons. See you next time. Wrexham supporters will be sharing their support for Tozer, and the club have followed suit. The official Wrexham Instagram account have sent Tozer a heartfelt message, stating, "A fantastic career and wishing you the very best in your retirement." Tozer also sent a message to Wrexham on his Instagram story, stating, "Thank you Wrexham for the memories." It's a shame Tozer didn't manage to sign off with another promotion to his name, as Forest Green Rovers just came up short. Tozer's time at Wrexham will live long in the memory, though, and his role in the rise under Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds will not be forgotten quickly. And don't forget to comment a lot. What did you think of the news in this video?